Hi, can everybody hear me back there? Okay, great, excellent. We're doing the best we can right now because it appears there are some people that are using the internet access here on the Wi-Fi and things are loading a little slow for me, so keep our fingers crossed. So this is about using Microsoft Flow with case management. My name's Jerry Weinstock. I've been working with CRM since 2003. Took my first Sales 1.2 exam last April, 16 years ago. I can tell you that the most fun that I've had with Dynamics CRM in this entire time is working with Microsoft Flow. Although I will also say, hopefully there's nobody here from the Flow product team right now, but I do have a love-hate relationship with Flow. It's great when it's running. It's not so much fun when it's not running. So who's involved in customer service at their company? Raise your hand. Functional consultants, developers. Okay, perfect, great mix. All right, so I'm gonna have a lot more to blog about this after the event because I only got 20 minutes, 18 minutes now. But find me on LinkedIn at Jerry Weinstock, reference the event BAS 2019, and we can connect and I'll be posting things up there, or find me at Twitter at CRM Innovation, okay? And I'm a solution architect at Campus Management, and my role is using Microsoft Flow for integrations. So what I'm going to show you today is a derivative of a real customer project that we had previously done for case management. This may or may not be the way that you want to manage cases. You may have observations that says, Jerry, this doesn't make sense for us, or why did you do it this way? The objective here is to show you a way that you can do it and some of the nice features that you can use within Flow to help you do this. So this particular scenario is where a company was a Microsoft partner. They were an ISV. They had a product that they sold, and along with the software product that they sold, they had service contracts. In order to manage and maintain and control their exposure to customer support, the contract required that there be designated people to submit support requests. They were supporting some very large customers, and they didn't want to get support requests from 1,000 different people at a company. So there were designated customers, contacts at the customer's location that got the priority support. Other people from the company could submit requests, but then they got funneled back to the designated person to handle the support that way, okay? So the emails would come into a support at email address, and that we would be able to create a case, and then we would be able to manage the thread using Flow going forward. And then I'm going to show you some things about internal escalation and closing out the case using Forms Pro. Who's experienced with the new Microsoft Forms Pro product? Anybody? Okay, you got to get with it. Go to formspro.microsoft.com. Who's used Voice of the Customer? Okay, probably a successor or competitor with Voice of the Customer. Make that switch over, okay? And then we're going to use a process to close out the case. I've divided the flows into 6 different flows. They could be combined, but for the purpose of the demonstration here today, it's just kind of easier to walk through it and dissect them that way. So the first flow that we've got running is when a new email is sent to support at. One of the things that we want to do is that the email message could be very long and could potentially exceed the text memo field that I'm putting into CRM. So I needed to come up with a process to trim it and something to do with the leftover, okay, so which we did. So we looked at it, we trimmed it, and then we stuck the rest of it in a note, okay? And then we also wanted to make sure that it wasn't an email that was coming into support about the same case. We wanted to handle that differently. So we wanted to look for things that we thought were new cases. So we've got going here is the rest of the flow. Open up a little bit more. So when it comes in using the Outlook connector, we're initializing that string where we're going to store the message and trim it if necessary. And then we're going to make sure that it's not a message about a continuing item, okay? So then we're going to take the HTML that's in the message and we're going to turn that into text, store it, and then we're going to do this step here called Get Contact Mystery Guest. So what we need to do is take the email address that it's sent from, which we can get through the connector, and loop through CRM to find out if we've got a matching contact record. And then if we do, see if it's a designated support contact. If it's not, and if we find a match, do something else. And if it's from somebody that's not in CRM already, we're going to associate that with a reference record called the mystery guest record, and then that's going to be triaged manually by the service and support person. So we're looking for email address equals the from, and then we're going to process it. And this is where it gets a little hairy, but we've got those three cases that we want to kind of process, and we're looking in the contact record field to see if it's a designated support contact. For those of you guys that are taking pictures, I'll have the slide deck up on LinkedIn later on, and then it'll be on the blog, and then it's also going to be in the session activity. But feel free to take pictures now. So we've got a lot of if-then conditions, and the flow kind of branches out, and it's really difficult to show on the screen. But we're looking here for the length, and the length is equal to 1 if it's greater than 1. So what that says is, if we loop through and we find more contacts with the same email address, then we've got some duplicate detection issues, okay? So if we find more than one, go off in the no direction, okay? And go off over here in the yes direction here. And then if we don't, go down the other path. So we're doing this kind of duplicate detection, quality checking within the flow and taking a different path based upon that. So up here we've got the response, and it's going back to the from email address that it came in, and it says we received your request and reply above this line. Kind of standard type of thing that you would see in any support system where you just keep commenting and building on the same thread so it's all in one email. You can do this very easily, okay? So this is the second flow that we've got running, and this flow is running and saying, hey, is this an email message about something that we've already got going? And we're looking in the subject line, and like in most of these systems, quite frankly, we're hoping that the subject is not edited by the person submitting the support incident. And is there a pound symbol? If there's not a pound symbol, look for other things such as RE and so on. And then we're going to take the case number, which is going to be in the subject line, the CRM case number, and then we're going to use that for our matching purposes. So once we get this case created, and I'm going to go to the live stuff after a couple more slides, hang in there. We're going to do some things. I'm going to show you conditional approval. Okay, so the case comes in, first level support is handling it, they're doing their best, but they go, wait a second, we need to send it up to level 3. Okay, so we're going to look at a level 3 in product manager escalation, and if it's approved by the person that gets to approve these things before it gets automatically thrown over to dev, I'm going to show you how we can set up a Teams channel, and we're going to put it on Trello. Teams is for that internal group of sales, product manager, and executive management to look at what's going on that particular case. Maybe it's a feature addition, maybe it's a bigger bug. And Trello is because we're assigning that to a particular dev, and the devs in this particular organization use Trello to manage their own personal projects that were assigned to them separate from the team's activity. And then we're going to use Forms Pro to close out the case request. And we're using Forms Pro because it's going to go to the customer. We can't use the built-in flow conditional approval because this person is not in our tenant, okay? So the way we're doing it is we're looking for case status change. We have to use the goofy actual number, not the value, okay? So it's 02, and it's waiting for approval to escalate, so that means that the case has been requested for escalation, and we go through this conditional approval process that's built into the flow system. Okay. Continues on. We're waiting to get for the approval to be responded, and then if it's yes, we're creating the Teams channel, creating the Trello card, and sends me a mobile notification. I left that in there. That's something I was using from a development and test standpoint. Then we send a request to the client. So when the case is updated, and we're looking for the case stage value equal to 3. That means it's ready to close. And we're checking to whether the case is associated with a contact or account. And depending upon whether it is, if it's equal to accounts, it goes down this path, yes, and sends a survey based upon the account record, that's the email address that's associated with the account record that's associated with the case, or if the case is associated with the contact, it's grabbing the contact's email address. And this is a form the person's going to get. Is it ready to be closed out, and how did we do? And they'll get this by email. And if it's approved by the client, it says, yes, we're going to update the record to closed. Pretty straightforward. I don't have anything in this example right now to say, hey, I don't want to close, it's not ready, we'll do something else. Now we'll do the demo. Let's see here. So let's take a look at some things. Hope your desktop doesn't look like mine. All right, so here's a case record. Our spaceship is broken. Here's the original incoming email. And what you can see here, quite frankly, is some other leftover testing I had that I was doing last night and the day before and so on. All right, so let's look at the first flow here. Email sent to support. Okay, initialize the string variable. We've trimmed it. We're making sure that this is not an email that's not the initial email, and then we're processing it accordingly. There's the support emails. If it continues on the same thread, we're handling it. And here's what we're doing with the escalate. This is a perfect example of how you can do things relatively easy with Flow. It really just has a trigger event, a conditional check, and then an action if it's yes or no. Pretty straightforward. This is very functional, consultant friendly. All right, let's do this here. So there's my form. Let's go back to the case closeout. So I go to the case, and let's go to received to escalate to dev. Save my record. Flow's going to run. Check here. Hope it runs here today. Yep, okay, so let me do this here. Okay, so there's a request that I got. It's a little, can't make it any bigger, I'm sorry. So it's a request for escalation to dev. Our spaceship is broken. So if I approve it, so open with Flow. Sometime today, please. Come on. Okay, so that's our conditional approval. We're going to move past that for a moment while that's waiting for it to load there. What I'm going to do now is take our flow and do a pending close. So we moved it to pending close state. And we'll see if the email is going to come out here. Problem is, because of the Wi-Fi issue, I'm tethering off my phone and running my phone at the same time here. So we'll go here. hang on. All right. So what I'm waiting for do is accept that as the manager, which will then go to the approval process here. All right. Case close request. All right. So we're going to multitask here. So this is the form, this is the email with the form, link to the form that would have been sent to the customer. Now it went to me because I just hard-coded that in for the moment for the purpose of demo. So I'm going to go start the survey here. And is this case ready to be closed out? How did we do? We did great. I'm going to submit. So now what's going to happen is this flow, this one is going to run. Look at my responses here. 5 seconds ago, here it went. This is what and so you can see exactly what happened here. Get response to close. Here's the responder, me. How did we do? 5, ready to be closed out. So now if I go over to Trello and refresh, when that other flow runs, case is closed, refresh that, it should say closed. And if I come over to Teams, gotta wait for that other flow to run here. Pending close. Let's close call client, run history. And condition, update close record. Does not want to update that to closed. Okay, so looks like my last case is not working. That one ran. This is service case 6, case closed called client. And that ran, and that's, I'll tell you what that looks like. So I've got a connection to a product called Nexmo. There's 2 connectors out there to calling services, InfoBip and Nexmo. And what I can do is play you a recording from okay, so let's see if I can play this here. So basically what that was attempting to do is send a message to Nexmo. Not getting any internet access here. If case closed, call the client, and it sends a speech file that says something along those lines. Let's see if we've got this to process here. Or Teams. Update the case record to close. I want to resubmit that. So if the flow doesn't work right, you can try and resubmit it. It runs again. Here. Update record to close. Get response. We did not receive the response correctly. Update the record to close. Okay? Well, folks, I wish that the internet access was working a little bit better because it would have executed properly here. So this is an example of how you can have a series of flows and construct your own custom case management solution, where we've got the incoming message, we're processing the threads, notifying other people on the team, where you can use Flow to escalate it, and when it runs right, push it up to Teams and Trello. Communicate with the customer using Forms Pro to get their feedback and to get their approval to close the case. Comes in and it can update the case record and close it. Any questions about what you've seen? Any concerns besides the fact that it didn't run completely? But welcome to the demo, and I didn't have a live recording of anything I did yesterday. So do the session feedback, put down what you thought of the presentation, whether it was value, whether it was interest, how I did. Have a great day. Thank you for coming.